All right, everyone, welcome to the Master Wing channel. Today I do not have a gameplay video for you guys, but today I'm highlighting some of my Wingspan accessories with the new nesting box and more expansions on the way. My wife and I like to collect different Wingspan accessories to add to the game when we're playing. So, starting with the actual nest with the eggs. You can see some of these eggs have speckles on them. Maybe you care, maybe you don't, but a lot of these things are from meeplesource.com. So they're definitely getting a free shout out, but kind of cool when you're laying eggs to grab it from an actual nest. Thought that was neat. Next, we've got the classic 5 foods that you need to play the game. Of course, the worm. Let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit. The rat and the berry. A little bit better than the token, in my opinion. Trying to get my camera to focus on it. I'm not sure if the camera does it justice, but really nice feel to them when you're, cashing food or spending food. Next, we've got a really cool collection that Meeple Source offered is nectar. These are 20 different flowering plants that you can get. And when you're playing with the Oceania expansion and grabbing that nectar, it's kind of cool to, decorate your board or mix and match or only pick, one type of flower. Up to you, but we liked it to add to the game. Next, we have a few first player tokens. I don't know where I got this, but I thought it was kind of cool. Bronze owl. I've since moved on to greener pastures, but that used to be the token. Next, Meeple Source offered the snowy owl. This was really cool with the European expansion, and it's, a little bit of an upgrade compared to the little disc you get. And then the very detailed scissor-tailed flycatcher, which is on the front of the box. So if you're gonna play Wingspan, might want to grab these. These are pretty cool. And like I said, the owl's no longer played with much, but I usually use one of these two. Next, we're gonna get to my favorite part, and that is the actual birds that we use for the action cubes. There's quite a bit of them, so we will try to get through these as quickly as possible, starting with the barn owl. As you know, you have action cubes, and so we use these as the action cubes, and we have a little draft to see, which birds you want on your board. Next, we have the cockatiel, then the northern cardinal, all right, this one I think is the African sacred ibis. I think it's from Egypt. This was one of the newer ones they released, which was cool. These are in no particular order, I'm just grabbing them. Common kingfisher. I like this one. Really bright blue. Hope the camera picks it up. Next is the king penguin. Very nice. Let me see if I should zoom in here. All right, the European bee eater. Looks like it's at a hive or something. Whole lot of detail on these. It's really cool. Bullfinch. Part of the North American series. Kind of an orangish red. The cassowary, or cassowary, however you pronounce it. Part of the Oceania series. Rainbow lorikeet. Very nice. The bald eagle. Pretty cool. Can't forget about this one, the dodo. Are you the person that has 8 different action cube dodos on your board? Yeah, so they offer these meeples as a pack of 8. since you need 8 action cubes, but you can also get a sampler pack, which is what we did. This is the violet back starling, which is the only purple one they offer at the moment. Next, we've got the pileated woodpecker. A little basic, but that's kind of how that bird is. Next, we have the blood pheasant. Trying to get my finger out of the way. Classic blood face. Next, we've got the gray heron with something in its mouth. Kind of cool, it's standing in a pond or something. Next is the emu. And we've got the Atlantic puffin, personal favorite of ours that we usually draft on our team. Next is the laughing kookaburra, which they made his mouth open like he's laughing. That's cool. I like that one. The peregrine falcon. This one's really nice. It's the Indian peafowl or the Indian peacock, especially with Asia just coming out. I mean, you can just see the detail on those feathers. It's a really nice piece. And you've got the blue jay. Next, you've got the common ostrich. That one's nice. One of the taller ones. Next, we've got the red avadavat. Don't know if I'm saying that right. They also call it the strawberry finch. That's what we call it. Bright, bright red. Stands out on your board. Then you've got the Eurasian nuthatch on a tree branch. Next, you've got the European robin. Classic. In the European series. All right, next is the griffin vulture. Next is the turtle dove. I think we're about halfway through. Made it this far. Got the sulfur crested cockatoo. Not a whole lot of white meeples. That kind of stands out as well. Next, you've got the tawny frogmouth with its classic crazy or cute face, however you think. All right, now we've got the blue-footed booby. Trying to get my camera to focus. Next, we've got the kiwi. We've got the kiwi, the cassowary, the emu, and the ostrich. Whoops, what's next? All right, we got the gold pheasant. Very bright. Probably the smallest wingspan in the collection, the ruby-throated hummingbird. Very nice. Now we've got the blue and gold macaw, or blue and yellow macaw. And we've got the little owl, which is a personal favorite. I like the owls. American white pelican. Like I said, let me know in the comments which ones you like or which ones you have or want to get. This is the shoebill stork. I think they're 5 feet tall in real life. This is another macaw, the hyacinth macaw. It's got that bright blue. See if I can get a better angle. This is all we got, people. It's focusing on the tawny. All right, the hyacinth macaw. Really pretty in person. Now we've got the great hornbill. Nice. Next, flightless bird, I believe, is the kakapo. I read a lot of comments about people liking that bird. The last macaw, I believe, is the scarlet macaw. Can't have a meeple collection without your parrots. Next is the Asian fairy bluebird. Really pretty. Asian fairy bluebird. We got the Baltimore Oriole. We have the little blue penguin. You know you need this on your board drawing cards. The little blue penguin. Next you've got the Australian magpie. I've heard these can be annoying in Australia. I would not know. Lovebirds. Kind of a nice one right there. Got 2 in 1. Lovebirds. Canada goose. Nice. Got the magnificent frigate bird. Magnificent frigate bird. Obviously these birds are all over the world. But if you're a collector like me and you're going to play Wingspan for the next 20 years, you know, you got to have every single bird. All right, we got the black-crowned crane. Hope they add it to the Africa expansion. Black-crowned crane. It's a nice one. The king vulture. The king vulture. American goldfinch. All right, I think it focuses the best right here. All right, let's try this. All right, the Inca tern. Don't really know much about this bird, but apparently it has that mustache look to it. The Inca tern. Next we've got the harpy eagle. Pretty big, as they are in real life. All right, this one's kind of cool. It's the mute swan, but there's a male and there's a mute swan with babies on her back. So you got the male and female version. Thought that was pretty interesting. The Toko toucan. Kids like this one. I'm switching back. All right, we got the Philippine eagle. Man, guys, I'm sorry. This I'm not working with the best technology here. Philippine eagle. Got a handful left. Appreciate y'all sticking with me. The great tit. Enough said. Red fan parrot. This one has a lot of good detail on it. I don't know if you can pick it up here, but the red fan parrot's nice. Can't have wingspan without the wandering albatross, the largest wingspan of all birds. I think up to, what is it, 8 to 12 feet? And this is definitely the widest action cube, so kind of tricky when you're putting it on your end-around goals, but definitely pretty cool. You got the greater roadrunner. I like that one. And last but not least, you have the gala with that nice pink tone to it. Man, thank you for watching. That was 65 birds plus the scissor tail and the snowy owl. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you're getting some, if you have some, or what's your favorite, what would you pick on your team? Thanks for watching. Please like or subscribe. See you next time.